Yes, this is a great idea. And it is in fact in line with the reference image, which does have these nice pine trees in the background. Write down more ideas like this in the comments. So let's get to it. I'm going to mount a garden in this diorama. First, I need to scroll down to where my other components are, since I'm building this as modular as I can. I only need a pine container and a trunk, temporarily placed in a 140 by 370 container. I will want this to scale if possible. Next up, the pine container will fill its available space and use this pre-calculated aspect ratio in order to define a trunk with dimensions expressed in percentages. I just need to properly center it and align it to the bottom so it won't stick out of the foliage. After that, access the pseudo elements in the pine container, drop a 0.8 aspect ratio and an initial base width of 70%, dye it black, then cut a nice triangle out of them. Now they're not really positioned anywhere near correct, so let's fix that with the added provision that the bottom triangle is wider than the top one to result in a nice stylized pine tree. That is way out of control. To fix that, position their parent and they will fall into place. Now, in my scene, in good HTML order, just before the house, I create the garden with the pine mounts, and each pine mount gets a pine. I can then go highlight the garden just so we see it in order to make operations, position and size it, then do something about those pine mounts, otherwise the trees will be huge. Arrange them correctly and remove the garden highlight. My scene just needs a small but impactful change in aspect ratio and sizing so that there is room for these trees. And I'm done. I think the mountains in the background will be next, but tell me in the comments what else I should try.